Thank you for joining me on this 15-minute stretch routine from Kracht. For the people that don't know me, my name is Melissa and I will be guiding you through the stretches that you can actually do every single day. The only thing you need is yourself, a comfy outfit and a good spirit. Let's get started. Start by placing your right foot in front of your left, tucking the chin in and rolling all the way down. Coming into this forward fold. Relaxing the shoulders, the neck and the face. And then from here, pressing into the feet, coming all the way up until you're standing again. From here, switching sides, so left foot in front of the right, and then hinging from the hips, rolling all the way down. Just taking a few deep breaths here. And then when you're ready, roll all the way up. Now placing both feet next to each other, about hip width, and then hinging from the hips, rolling all the way down until you're in this forward fold. Grabbing both elbows and then wiggling from right to left. Just shifting the weight to the right foot and then to the left. When you're ready, place the hands into the floor, walk into a downward facing dog. And then shifting the weight from the right foot to the left. Pressing the left heel down and then the right. Keep spreading the fingers. Rolling forward, coming into a upward facing dog, lowering the hips down, looking over the right shoulder, looking over the left shoulder, and then switching between sides. Just really turning from right to left, curling the toes under, coming back into downward facing dog. From here, place your right foot next to your right hand and then rotating the right elbow towards the floor, opening up towards the sky. Doing this about 5 times. And then when you're done, place your right hand onto your knee. We're gonna mobilize the ankle. So we're gonna shift the weight forwards so that the right knee comes all the way over the right toe as much as you can without lifting the right heel off the floor. So really make sure your heel stays on the floor and then shifting the hips forwards and backwards. From here, pressing the right hand into the right knee, looking over the right shoulder. And then extend your right leg. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, bend forwards. Make sure your foot is completely flexed. Toes point towards the ceiling. Slowly rolling forwards. Then we're gonna shift the weight to the right knee. Left leg is out to the left. And then we're gonna move the hips forwards and backwards. So on your exhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the butt, moving the hips forwards. And on your inhale, moving the hips backwards. Exhale, bringing the hips to the front. Inhale, lowering the hips down. From here, place your left hand on your left shin, opening the right arm up, and then coming into a nice side bend to the left. From here, shifting the weight to the right foot, coming back into a low lunge, and then move your foot to the left wrist, coming into pigeon pose. Inhale, open up, and on your exhale, coming on to the elbows, and maybe if you have space, you can come all the way down. Make sure you really press your left hip down so that your hips are even. Take a few deep breaths here. And then slowly coming all the way up. Turn your left shoulder to the back, maybe bending the left leg. If you have space, you can grab your ankle, your foot, maybe a piece of clothing. And then slowly release that leg. Shifting the left knee to the front so that the right foot touches the left knee. So you kind of make a triangle shape with your legs. Then twist to the right, coming into deer pose. So you probably will feel a really light stretch at the front of your left hip. If you have space, you can come all the way down onto your elbows. When you're ready, coming all the way up. Placing the hands into the floor, coming back into downward facing dog. And again, loosening up the dog, shifting the weight from one heel to the other. And then place your left foot next to your left hand. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. So rotating in towards the floor, opening up with that left hand towards the ceiling. Beautiful. All right, from here, you're gonna place your left hand onto your left leg. And then we're gonna do the same thing. So moving the weight forwards, keeping the left heel into the floor, moving forwards and backwards. On your exhale, moving forwards. On your inhale, moving backwards. Again, press that left knee to the side, looking over the left shoulder. And then slowly coming back, extending that left leg out, flexing the foot. Inhale, create length. And on your exhale, bend forwards. Move the weight to your right leg, extend the left leg out, and then move the hips to the back and to the front. On your inhale, shifting the hip backwards. And on your exhale, moving the hip back forwards. All right, from here, we're gonna move the weight back into that left leg, into that low lunge, and then shift your foot to the right hand, coming into pigeon pose. Again, find that nice comfortable stretch for you. Not too comfy, you should feel a nice deep stretch, but it shouldn't be painful in any way. Often you feel a difference between both sides. That's completely normal, no worries. And then slowly coming all the way up. Turning the right shoulder to the back, grabbing that foot if you can. Just feel that nice deep stretch at the front of your right hip. Releasing that leg and then shifting the right knee to the front. Inhale, create length. Exhale, twisting to the left side. Coming into deer pose. After a few deep breaths, slowly come back. We're coming into tabletop with the hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. We're gonna arch the back on your inhale. And on your exhale, we're gonna round the spine, pressing into the hands. On your inhale, really pull those shoulders back, look forward. And on your exhale, really round that spine. Maybe moving the hips from right to left, kind of freestyling this cat and cow. Move in any direction that you feel like. Then shifting the hips back to the heels. Just make a nice circle with your wrists. Then place your hands into the mat with the fingers pointing towards you. And then shift the hips backwards so that the stretch in your wrists becomes deeper. Great. From here, come lay down on your belly. Extend your right arm out. And then roll over that right arm so that you feel a big stretch at the front of your shoulder and your chest. This is really good if you're sitting all day behind a desk maybe and you're hinging forward slightly. It's really good to open it up. Just taking a few deep breaths here and then slowly coming back. Going into the other side. All right, pressing into the hands, coming into downward facing dog, and then stepping the feet next to the hands. All right, then come into a low squat, shifting the weight from the right foot to the left. And then we're gonna find stillness, placing the left hand on the outside of the left foot, but on the inside of your left leg, and then opening up with the opposite hand towards the ceiling. Just alternating from one side to the other. Take your time. Then maybe placing the hands together and then press with your elbows into your legs. From here, we're gonna turn the toes to the front, coming into a forward fold. We're gonna bend and extend. So on your inhale, bend your legs. And on your exhale, really press into the heels and extend your legs as much as you can. Inhaling and exhaling. Rounding the spine, slowly rolling all the way up until you stand. And then we're gonna make a nice head roll. So circling the head, releasing all of the muscles in your neck. And of course, also do the other side. Thanks for joining in. I hope you liked it and see you next time.